Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the High Guy Jacobs, and today we've got another Schools in session for you, bringing to you Brindle from Top Alliance out of Region 608, correct? Or was it 603?
608.
608, perfect. So Brindle, I wanted to say welcome to the channel. Thanks very much for joining us. Go ahead and say hello to the people.
Hey, everybody.
Perfect. So Brindle's here today. She's looking for a little bit of help with beasts and things like that. So we're going to be diving into beasts and spending some extra time there. But I offered in the process to do a quick top down to make sure that she's got the most amount of focus moving forward. Okay. So let's dive in, Brindle. And why don't you just tell us a little bit about your account and just a little bit about you in general, who you are, and what are you trying to do out of this game? What are you trying to accomplish?
Okay, I'm a rider main. I started playing, I think it's 536 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Started out in an alliance. It was mainly Russian. So they played a different time than me. I didn't learn a ton. I had one person that kind of would help me along the way, but of course you don't want to bother people. I watched a few YouTube videos. That's kind of how I got onto you.
Mm-hmm.
I play daily. I'm on a lot. I'm a probably low to mid spender, and I'm hoping to make up for what I don't spend money wise with the time that I spend on the game to kind of catch up.
Sure. So, grind out a little bit, some of that grind and
yep.
mind hustle. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you my first opinion. So far, I think you're doing the right things a lot when it comes to your equipment and parts. As a rider main, having those red parts first, going with your, going to purple parts and things like that, red equipments is about the right call. I'm a little disappointed to see green and blue parts and everything else, but hopefully that's just a mistake from previously and that's being rectified currently, correct?
Yep.
Okay, good. So that's fine then. We can move on from there. Let me see your squads real quick while we're here. No, back.
How do you want me to go into
right into the profile? There's a squads button.
Sorry, where?
So back into your profile.
Yep.
There's a bot at the right. Yep, at the bottom right. Perfect. So you've got 1.2 million riders, just enough tier 1 or tier 5 infantry for a march. Same with your range. Good enough. Cars, good enough. You could probably have a little bit more just to kind of allow you to farm 5 of each. Tier 7 nodes or tier 6. What are they? Tier 6 now? Tier 7 nodes? They're tier 7. They're level 7 nodes.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll want probably 150 to 180,000 tier 1 cars to do that. But
I just got rid of a bunch of the T5 cars. T5, 4, and 3s and 2s. So yeah.
Nice. So so just pump out a couple more tier 1s. 30,000 more tier 1s, something like that. You'll be sitting pretty. And keep building how you are. It looks really good. I'm impressed. It's a good start to where you are.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's back out from here and let's go talk quickly about some heroes. So you're at about 110 million might. You're a rider main. What heroes do you have? What heroes are you working on? And what heroes do you want to fight with?
So my Elena is my main.
Mm-hmm.
I usually have Rubina paired with her.
Okay.
And then Daryl he's opened, like he's maxed out here. So I use him as a second march, but I usually just fight with one march.
Sure.
So
can you go to Rubina for me for a second? I want us to go through her skills. Let's go through the skills that you have unlocked for her, and I want to see something. No. Just go click on the, back out, and then just go through the skills on the right-hand side. Just click on the boxes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, deal damage to the target. When not garrisoned, does a 6% chance to deal bonus damage. Okay. That's not bad. So it's not when you're still getting that in the field. What's your second skill? During rallies, you're not getting that at all. Okay, go to your next one. Okay, so you're still getting that in the field. Your last one. During rallies, does that when in a rally and attack. So you don't get that. Okay. Yeah, Rubina's good, but I don't think she's as good as what you think she might be. Like, she's great for rallies. She's amazing for rallies. But I wouldn't necessarily use her in the field as much.
Yeah, I use Elena and Daryl as well.
Yeah.
I just find that because I put parts on Daryl, it's kind of a waste if I use Elena and Daryl if I need a second march out there. So that's why I pair up Rubina and Elena, and then Daryl and Bella. But I haven't put much into Bella either.
How's your Felix?
I'm working where did I pass him already?
Yeah, but Felix is up near the top.
So he's the one I'm currently working on.
Okay. Oh, whoa, wait a second. Hold on. Go back to your Bella for a second and then go back to this guy. I need to see both of them. Okay, that one's fine. Go back to Felix.
Oh, there he is.
So can I ask why you leveled him up that way?
Let me read what just because I wanted to use him faster. Why did I skip this? Oh, because I didn't need much. I wasn't looking for speed right away. I would have thought second.
Right, but why didn't you do his rage skill first?
I don't know. I don't use him yet.
Okay.
Like, I'm just working on him.
Sure. So here's what I would actually suggest if I were you. This is just my brain doing its brain things.
Yeah.
You set up a march for Elena Bella, and you set up a march of Rubina Daryl. You can set up your march to be Elena Bella for right now while you're working on Felix. Once you have Felix leveled up, you'll go Felix Elena instead.
Okay.
So you run Felix Elena as your main, and you run Rubina Daryl as your secondary, because that'll allow you to easily swap just your armaments over from Elena to Rubina in order to run rallies, at which point you'll be running Rubina Daryl rallies, which are really good rallies.
Yep.
So this will give you the capability of relying on Felix Elena to do most of your heavy lifting in the field, because they're really good in the field. And give you the capabilities, like I said, to easy swap your armaments over from Elena to Rubina to run those rallies that you need to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. And so Rubina is lead, Elena is lead, right?
Right. So for right now, you'll run Elena Bella just because your Bella is technically, I would consider your Bella better than your Felix right now while you're working on your Felix.
Yeah.
But once you have your Felix, like once you awaken your Felix, all right, once you dump a bunch into Felix to get him awakened, I would actually lead with Felix and have Elena as secondary.
Oh, okay.
And there's a specific reason for that. Do you want me to tell you why?
Oh, yeah. Please.
Okay. Go into your talents.
For Felix?
Yep. And go into the skills side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, first off, you need to fix his talent tree.
Okay.
Do you have any talent reset vouchers?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to reset one with me right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's fill out the skills tree. Click on the one that looks like a bear. And I want you to fill out the skills tree all the way. Except for... No, the one at the very far right that looks like an open bear's mouth.
Where am I? Oh, up here.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. I didn't expect to go that far. Yeah.
We want to do the whole thing.
Okay.
Predator's Rage is probably one of your better rage developing skills. And the skills tree in general, the game meta right now is based on the skills tree.
Okay.
So fill this out and I'll tell you why. Because once you get it maxed out, you're talking 120 rage, right? When using base attack. So technically once every 10 seconds, you're removing 100, you're adding 120 rage. And that can trigger multiple times per second. So you actually technically can have this stack very quickly. Granted, you need some luck to do that. But it's one of the fastest ways to rebuild rage. And rage skills in this game are the fastest way to deal damage or to change the flow of battle. Okay? So the rage skill tree on almost any of your heroes that have the skills tree, you want your entire skills tree filled out like this.
Okay. What about this one?
No, don't do these two. My opinion, we don't touch these middle two nodes.
Okay.
Because we can take those 6 points that you get from those 2 points and put it elsewhere. Because if you click on that node that's empty right now, and let's just read what it does. Increase skill damage dealt by 1.5%, but you take 1.5% more skill damage.
Right. Yep.
In my opinion, any situation that's going to punch us in the face and make us more glass cannony, not worth it. We can get better value elsewhere.
Excellent.
Okay. So now let's go over to the Rider Squad tree. We don't want to fuck with the general tree. The general tree is crap.
Okay.
Let's go to the one that looks like a turtle. Yeah. Let's open that one, level 1. Okay. Let's go to the one that looks like a wolf. Let's open that one all the way. Now, here's where you have some choice. What I would do, you have 13 points left to deal with, okay? What I would do is I would look through this tree and look at the nodes that you have available and just decide personally which ones you like best. I think this is probably going to be your most important one to fill out, your resin guard. So I would fill out the resin guard all the way and then look at spreading out the remaining 9 points elsewhere.
So I like speed, especially if you're field fighting, right?
Right.
It would be, if he's paired with Elena, it would be field fighting.
Sure. But let's look at what the downfall is. How do you get that extra speed?
Oh, yeah. 50%.
You have to be at half strength, right?
Yeah.
How about if you go to the node that's in the middle, right in the middle, the empty one that doesn't have any special one? And if you go to the node to the right,
oh, there we go.
So get flat travel speed there, get some flat attack in the middle. And then now look before you do the other attacks. No, that's fine. That's fine. The attack is fine. We've got 3 points left that we can look to spread throughout. You can grab the speed if you want. Right? You can grab the speed at half mast if you want, but that's only going to be used mostly to run away with as you're trying to escape, right?
Yeah.
You have the one to the bottom left. Let's go look at that one real quick. The one that looks like a tire. This is going to be used when chasing somebody. So to prevent them from getting away. And then go to the one that looks like a broken arrow. Make them weaker.
Yeah, when you first start attacking, right?
Well, this is when you're using basic attack, so this is anytime.
Okay.
So, do you know how damage works in the game?
What do you mean?
Like, do you know how damage, like what types of damage there are, how the damage is calculated, stuff like that?
No, maybe not specifically.
Okay, let me give you the easiest breakdown. Every second, damage is being dealt, whether it's basic attack damage, counter damage, or skill damage. It registers every second.
Yeah. Basic
attack damage happens every second. Skill damage happens whenever you recharge your rage skill, right? Whenever you recharge your rage. Okay. But you're effectively basic attacking every second. So if that says it has a 10% chance to trigger using basic attacks, That means every 1 second, you have a 10% chance to re-trigger that same stat.
Right.
Okay?
So that's good.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But again, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you want to chase people down, you're going to go with the wheels. If you want to run away from people, if you want to be more defensive, you're going to go with the feet. If you just want to get out and fight and do the best that you can, you're going to go with the broken arrow.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and I could divide this up too, couldn't I? Or I want to get the maximum.
You want to put as much, yeah, because right now you're only looking at a 5% reduction, so you want to get as much of that reduction as you can.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, you want to get as much of it. So it's not a bad one to have, but I really come down to these last 3 points as saying it's really up to you. You're going to spread those out among those trees and then forget entirely about the general tree.
Gotcha.
But this by itself is going to show Felix to be doing much better. And this is how you should be doing almost any of your heroes that have the skills tree. The only time it's going to be different is with heroes like Rubina, who specialize in rallies, or Chasey, who specializes in garrison, or ones like Rick, who have the attack tree. Those things are going to be a little bit different. But even if you look at Rubina, go to her hero talents.
Yeah.
See, here is a prime example. You wanted to do a lot better. Let's fix her talent tree. Now, before you go and do this, let's take a look at something. Press the recommended button.
Oh, yeah.
So this is what the game is suggesting.
Yeah.
Now, this will make her more of a field fighter than anything else. This is also giving you an idea. Now, it's not the same plan that we had or the same scenario that we had that we set up with your Felix. It's a little bit different, but it's pretty much, they've gone all the way to the front. They grabbed that speed to run away with and things like that over getting the attack and the things that we went with instead.
Yep.
But here's even a situation where they haven't even gone into siege. If you're running rallies, we're going to put some spots into the siege line instead.
Okay.
But it's the same type of process, right? We want to use those recommended settings to give us the most bang for our heroes. You'll notice that once you start to change all of your hero setups, your talents to this setup, even just using the recommended, you'll notice a huge improvement to your heroes.
Oh, okay.
Like, these are very, very valuable setups. So if you look at what you have compared to what the game recommends, there's a huge reason why your Rubina will be underperforming versus everything else.
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay. So instead of going through all your heroes and stuff like that, let's just do one more here, and then we can figure out what to do from there.
Okay. Yep.
So let's reset her stats, and let's do the same type of thing that we did with Felix.
Why didn't that work?
Oh, because we didn't do a cleared one. We just did you just swapped over.
You want to switch to this one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so fill out this, close that down again. The little side menu. No, sorry. That was my mistake. Yeah, now we can go over to the far right. The one that looks like a bear first.
Yep.
Fill that one out all the way. Go to the one that looks like a turtle shell. Let's fill that one out all the way.
Take this one to 5 as well?
Yep. Take it to 5. Then you do your one that looks like a wolf. And then you've got your 9 points left to do as you will. 3 into your travel speed. Then you can, if you want to try going up higher, you can. Or if you want to just do the attack and the other travel speeds that we were doing before, you can stat them all the same way as well. It's fine. Yeah, we went with the Rider Squad attack. And then either that one or the other two. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
So this by her own right will see her doing far more benefit in the field. If you wanted to run her more in rallies, like if you were doing her more in rallies and things like that, this will still do well in rallies, but there are just a couple in the rally tree, in the siege tree, that would benefit her as well.
Oh, okay.
So there's ways that we can stat her that way as well. But this will be good uniform for her to use in field or in rally. Okay.
You there?
Yep. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? I can still see everything and I can hear you. This is weird. Hello. Knock, knock, Ginger.
There we go.
Weird.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
It was a call that came in, so some reason it muted you.
Yeah, it'll just lose control from me and go focus on that instead. But this will give you, I'll go back to what I was saying, this will give you a more uniform play. Until you are more of a rally player, like a rally main player, until you get your strength up, until you get your marches up so that you'll be able to run rallies more consistently. At which point we can switch some of those points over to the siege line a little bit. Okay. But this type of setup that you just did for these two heroes is effectively going to be the same setup that you're going to have for like all of your rider heroes. Go look at Elena, for example. She's got the same tree. The only difference is you put 2 dots into on the right-hand side. On the inside, yeah, you put those 2 for only 1.5%, when we could have put the 2 dots in the main spot in the middle and had 1.5% each. So 3%. Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But see, even here, this is a much better tree to be using than, filling into the general side of things.
Yeah, right? It is.
So having this on these heroes, having that on Rubina, and now we can start looking at dressing them up and putting armaments on them, we'll start to see what your actual potential is, right? Yeah. So let's look at arming Elena first, because Elena is going to be our main leader as it is. So let's go one by one, and let's equip her.
Okay.
So obviously we'll start with that helmet. Go ahead and equip that. What's your superb vest look like?
185.8 to 4,200, right?
I don't care about the might. The might doesn't matter as much. It's the overall stats. Because here's the thing. Your Frenzied Windbreaker is going to be better than your other one at about a 3-star when your other one is max. It's like 3.5-star superb is better than a 5 stars regular.
Yeah.
So we're kind of at a point, because if you think about it, we got 5 hones, we've got 5 attributes coming out of the Frenzied Windbreaker versus 5 hones coming out of the other one as well. Click on your other one. We've got 5 attributes coming out of this one. So the question is your Rider Squad block and Rider Squad defense, are those 2 hones as important as, go to the other one, Rider Squad block, skill damage taken by troops, and squad HP?
Well, the squad HP is important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
Rider Squad block, definitely important.
Mm-hmm. This is what I'm saying. It's both very close. I think right now I would probably still go with your other jacket.
Yeah.
Just
until I get that other one leveled up.
Yeah, until you get 1 or 2 more copies of it. One or 2 more copies of your superb, and I would swap it over. But it's the same thing. I mean, it's going to depend. If you get more copies of this jacket first, then obviously do up the jacket first, because you'll even use it on your secondary set.
Well, I find the jacket's really slow to get. It's probably one of the slowest ones.
Yeah, For me, it's the jacket and the
coffee
pants.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll
Okay.
equip that one. Let's move on to the next one. See, here's a prime example. Let's look at your gun. Your superb gun. Oh, man.
The toss up, right?
Well, it's a toss-up for one reason. You see that rally counter damage up there for 6%?
Yep.
That's doing nothing unless you're in a rally.
I know, but it was red, so I didn't want to get rid of it.
Sure, totally understand. But this would be the situation where I would look at putting that on my rally leader, who is going to be who?
Rubina.
Exactly. And since your other gun, if you look at your other gun, has a red hone that is actually activated that you'll be able to use, I might look at actually equipping this one instead, even though it's technically a little bit weaker.
You think so?
Yep.
Keep this one? Okay.
Equip this one on your main. I would use that one instead. We sacrifice a little bit of might, but what we're gaining is efficiency, right? A potential.
Right, because of that rally counter damage. And
Right.
I didn't want to get rid of it.
And there's no reason to get rid of it. We just need to put it where it belongs.
Right.
Put it where we'll get the most amount of bang for our buck. With this grenade launcher right now, we have 6 active attributes as we fight all the time. Go back to your other one. We only have 5.
Yeah, you're right.
Make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure does.
Let's move to boots. That's no brainer. Put on your 5-star. Same thing. 5 stars, fine.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. 5 stars, fine. Or 4 stars, fine. Rally. Ooh.
I know it was red. I had to keep it, right? And I will eventually have my rally, right? So equip, right?
Yeah. You're still getting good from your skill damage dealt and your squad attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, equip it. It's fine.
Pain.
Yeah, go ahead and put that one on. Because again, it's still work in progress, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's go to
And
Rubina
as long
next.
as I know what to look forward to or
Yep.
look for as
Yep.
well, right?
Exactly. And we can talk hones and stuff like that afterwards. So let's go to Rubina and put the rest of our, the next set of our stuff on Rubina. Put the superb on Rubina. No. Put the superb on her.
Okay.
A 0-star superb is going to be still better than a 1-star not, especially since you have better
Okay.
hones on it.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah, put your 4-star there, especially since it's a rally counter. Superbs.
Mm.
Superb, yep.
And superb again.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty much all I've got there. I haven't paid much attention to this one.
Okay, that's fine. Equip it. Do you have the
That's it?
plasma blade at all, or no? Just the farming ones?
Yeah, I haven't built up the plasma blade. I prioritized the,
Purifier?
oh my gosh, what was the other one for this guy?
Oh,
The
that's fine.
augmenter.
That's good. I mean, that's a better one to have anyways. The eye augmenter is amazing for what it does, especially for being free. What's the bottom device? Is that just another gathering one? The very, very bottom one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's totally
So I
fine. That's good. That's something that
Should
we're
I
working
put
on.
this one on?
Oh, you
Oh, I
can't
guess
you can't
can
double.
I?
No, you can't double.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no double device. Now, I will say, however, just because I do want to keep the rest of our stuff kind of separated a little bit, I do want you to go to one other rider. Go to Felix for right now, because he's the one that you're working on. And I want you to equip him with every other legendary or superb that you have left. Because you'll eventually, I mean, you're going to keep this one anyways. Not that one. Go ahead. Not it. And don't equip that one. Only if it's a legendary. Because like we're going to be working on a third set, right? You still have to be working on them as they work. And you still want to have one for when
as
you have
I
a third or
them.
fourth. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're going to get counted for having them in your bag regardless. So these ones I don't have a problem with equipping. And then equip your other mask. Or put your other mask into your Rubina mask.
Ooh. Oh, let's do that. I'd much rather do that.
Okay, so go to your backpack. Do you know how to reset an armament?
No.
Okay, go to your bag. No, your equipment backpack, sorry.
Sorry.
Like where you have all your stuff at. Yep. Now go to your armaments. Go down to your level 2 mask. The one that's not equipped. Unlock it. And press the little reset button. Yep. Now what you get is those 3 back.
Yeah.
Now go to your Rubina mask. Manage. Go ahead and rank that bad boy up with those next 3 that you have.
Look at that.
Now you only need 2 more masks. And you can start working on some other devices and stuff. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So that's going to wrap up that part. And we have the other armaments on Felix to hold off, right?
Yep.
Let's go to an infantry leader of your choice.
She's my strongest.
Sure. Let's go to her armaments. And let's equip any superb that we have. I see that you've already done a lot of this work.
Yes. Sorry.
Perfect.
Doesn't make for a good video.
No. It has nothing to do with that. This is just shows me exactly where we're already working with, which is perfect. And you'll still have some stuff that you'll be able to work with. Go to your strongest ranged hero. We'll do the same. Nope.
What?
On the sweater. The sweater is not a superb. The jacket is not a superb.
Oh, yeah, it isn't. So I can dismantle that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how that one popped in there. I usually do. Okay, that'll be it. That'll be all I have for superbs.
Okay. Go to your leader set. Find me your favorite leader.
Oh,
do you have the new one? Do you have Isabella?
No, fortunately.
Okay. Then Victor's fine too. You've got Claude as well. Claude is a leader as well.
Ooh, and that one's not superb either.
Nope.
Ooh.
And another one. So we have 3 that we found that aren't superbs that we can get rid of.
Yeah.
Now, let's... have you done the march lines that I've set up?
Yes.
For the farming lines?
Yeah, I don't save them because I was getting rid of cars.
Okay.
So I didn't set them up to that's how you have them saved on the side.
Sure.
Because it depends on what I have out, right? So I don't mind setting them up manually.
So that's fine. It's just easier if you save the lines and then just send those marches out individually instead of having to do it manually every time.
Yeah, so let's do that. Let's
we'll just set up the marches and then like I said, you can do with them as you will afterwards.
Yep.
So let's find me a level 7 food node first. Now, normally when you farm, how do you farm? Like, do you just send out the squad, pick your heroes, and send them out that way?
Yeah. So I'll pick what I want the most of because for riders, it's oil, steel, wood, right?
Sure.
So I kind of pick based on that more than anything. So food, I hardly ever gather.
But I mean, when you how about this? Just show me how you would farm. How you would send out a march to farm.
Oh, okay. And then I would send that.
Okay, so you manually pick the pairing and then send it out.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's recall. Actually, no, that's fine. Leave that one out. Let's find a wood node. Because you don't have, I guess you don't have to save them if you're using the right pairings. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of extra work if you don't. Okay, so that would send out as well. Let's send that one out too. We're gonna send one to everything and then see what you have left.
Yep.
So find your steel. Oh, clever. Steel and oil together. Perfect. There's a 7 node right there by your steel node. Perfect. Now find me a level 7 food node. If there's going to be one that you want to save, I will give you at least one march that you want to save. And that's this one. So I want you to save this march, even with the armored destroyers in there. I want you to save this as your number 5 green march. Or number 5 farming march, or wherever you want to save it in that situation. The little save button at the bottom right. Oh, now we have to go back.
My bad.
That's fine.
Just because I'm not used to doing it, right?
The game is so confusing. They gave us so many damn buttons. I don't blame you. Yeah. And that's because this is going to be your number 5 marching line, so we want to make sure that we know about this line.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to farm everything for us, and we want to have the freedom to farm everything with it.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now that you have your marches sent out, I want you to recall them all.
Okay.
So that we can arm them all. Because
right, and I can do it this way.
Yeah, you can do it that way too. Because the thing is, if you're using the pairings, I don't really care if you save them. Whatever's more convenient to you is whatever. But just make sure that you're using those pairings to farm with. Even if you're farming 3 steel nodes, use those same pairings. Right? Even if you're hyper farming oil, use those same pairings.
Okay.
Because they'll have the best overall for everything. Well, at least that I've deduced, anyways. Sorry.
And the same gathering time as well, right?
Yeah, at least as close to the same gathering time as you can.
Within that 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to our armaments and let's look at talking about armaments and putting the right armaments on our farming heroes. So let's go to Sarah first because she does food. And let's equip her. Now, do you know which equipments to use, I assume?
Yes. Yeah, for Sarah, it is the farm safety boots, shovel, forward jacket, strap case, and motor.
Perfect. Let's put that on her.
And I don't think I have everything for her either. Is farm safety boots, motor. Now I have motors. I have a specific motor for. Oh, I think that was it too. It's between this one.
She does food. Put the food one on.
Yeah, but I have like the. Oh yeah. For strap case. So I use her more for wood, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
But remember, we also want to put our super heavy wood one on our wood carrier. Because Jeremy does wood better, right?
Yeah. So I should probably unequip that one.
I would just equip the other one.
This one.
No. That's the one we just equipped. Equip the other one. Yeah. And then save the one that has wood for your wood leader.
Gotcha.
Do you have the jacket?
No. Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you can put that on her. But if you do wood more, again, put it on your wood guy.
Yeah. Let's do that. I prefer to do that.
Okay. And do you have a shovel? Perfect. Yeah, throw a shovel on her.
Wood. I just want to make sure that's the best one. Yep.
No. Wood goes on the wood gatherer.
Oh, jeez.
You got a one with a green food, so you might as well use that.
Okay, that's it for
Okay.
her.
Now let's go to Jeremy, your wood leader. And let's put our wood stuff on Jeremy.
Okay, so here's motor.
Nice wood.
Make sure that's the best one. Yep. No, he doesn't need ants.
Nope.
He needs shovel though.
Yeah, and you can
That's
get a
our
nice wood.
one.
Yeah. Strap case with the wood on it.
Make sure that's our best. Yeah. And no more forward. Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I put the squad load on him too.
Perfect.
Awesome. Now let's go to your steel. It's going to be Alexander Sokolev. He gets goggles. He gets a shovel. Give me 2 seconds. I have to go let my dog in.
Yeah.
All right. It was a little bit more than 2 seconds. My bad.
So I got steel on this one. Just make sure I got steel on 2. Oh, I know why I did that. Yeah. So quad load and steel. Yeah, let's do this one.
Mm-hmm.
Strap case, I do not. Yes. Wood. No.
Just put them on there. Why not? Squad load. Ideally, you want a strap case on each one of your gathering leaders anyways.
Okay.
So you'll...
Forward jacket, nothing. Yeah.
And the forward jacket is the same. So you want to shovel a strap case and a forward jacket on every hero. On every gathering hero. Then you have the 3 other specific ones. The steel goggles, the food boots, and the oil pants that are going to go on their respective leaders. Whereas the other guy, the... what's his name? Andrew Morrison is going to get one of everything.
Right.
Okay, because he's going to farm everything. Let's go to Maxine. Let's get her decked out with her oil stuff. Pants.
No.
Oil pants. Oil pants. It's weird that they call them minor pants and they got oil on them. IGG got some explaining to do.
There may be a language barrier.
Device.
So no forward jacket for strap case.
No, you don't have one.
Shovel. I don't. And no. Oh, and I do have a motor for her though.
Mm-hmm. That one right there. 8% gathering speeds. Nice. And
then we want Andrew, right?
Yep, last guy's Andrew. Let's see if we have anything left for Andrew. Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Device, though.
Yes. That
Perfect.
is it.
Perfect. So here's what we've
And
done.
I'm working on those.
Sorry, go ahead.
And I'm working on those. I think when I first started getting rid of stuff, I was getting rid of my purples, all my purples. And so I deleted a bunch, dismantled a bunch.
Yeah.
That I could have been using for gathering.
Well, I think a lot of it is that we also start to look at some of the other ones. Like I noticed you have a couple there that you had on like your zombie hunters and things. And there's a couple of extra ones where I look at those, I'm like, why do we even have those? Yeah. Because I've done some math on this, right? And if you send out Martin and Russell together, right, to kill a zombie, because they both have the max zombie experience buffs.
Yep.
If you send them out together, it's still going to take you over 450 zombies just to level one hero, one level between 50 and 60.
Yep.
So leveling up zombies or leveling up heroes by killing zombies is totally pointless. We don't need to bonus zombie experience. Who cares? We don't need bonus damage to zombies because nobody struggles with killing zombies. So all that shit is pointless and wasted. So any of those armaments that we have because we've equipped everybody, we've got your riders, your infantry, your ranged, your leaders, farmers and everything that's not equipped can get dismantled.
Yep. Oh, locked. See, locked. There was one more, I thought.
Two more right there. Yep. Your leader armaments. Yep.
Dismantle. Okay, so dismantle, multiple.
Scroll up so that you get the rest, yeah. They try to hide them on you. They're like, no, don't dismantle me. Hold on, we're not done. You still got some purples.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the purples.
Don't forget about the purples.
You got to keep me on track here. That one.
Each of the purples.
Okay, was that just the 3?
Yeah, I think it was only the 3 of them that you had. There was like some zombie killing ones. But you got a lot of blue hones left, so you got a lot of things you can hone onto your farming sets, which is good.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's the only thing that I use the blue hones for is the farmers.
Good.
The farming sets.
Yeah. Now, you can use them to get golds on your legendaries as well. So if you don't have golds on your legendary armaments, you can use your blues to get them first. Which isn't bad, especially if you're working on your sets and you want to get some of those extra ones and you don't have rare hones, you're saving for your honing challenge, I assume.
Yep.
Good. But if you have any legendary armaments that have hones that aren't gold, you can still use blues to get there.
Gotcha.
So like those ones, you could use your blue hones to get up to red or to get up to gold.
Okay.
Right. So you have some balance there. But other than that, I mean, that's going to balance it out for your heroes and your armaments. But you're right on the money. We're kind of cutting through here. This has been pretty quick so far. You've got a good grasp of everything.
And this is from watching your videos. This is yeah.
Don't fluff my ego like that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just being honest. It was straightforward. A fellow Canuck. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go talk about beasts. Because we've done armaments, we can talk beasts now, and then we can set up your marches. So let me ask you a question. You've watched some of my stuff. Do you know how beasts work? Do you have an understanding on beasts?
Like work in the field.
Just like how the whole beasts interact with each other and stuff.
Yes, yeah. So they beat each other up until there's nothing left of the other one, and then they go for your troops.
Sure. But let me ask you a question. If your beast is dead, do you assume that you are no longer dealing beast damage as well?
No, you're still dealing beast damage.
Good. Yes, you are. You're still dealing beast damage even if your beast HP is dead, damage is still being done. So the HP is really just a defense against incoming damage. Now, do you know how the skills work inside the beasts? Do you know how combo, counter, and crit works?
In reference to what?
Like how they were,
Against
if we're
each other?
looking, yeah, if you're looking inside the beasts themselves, like we know that the beasts will fight each other. But
Yeah.
do you know how the mechanics work inside of that beast fight?
No, and this is probably where I really struggle
Okay.
understanding that. Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about it and how they interact. We were talking previously how every 1 second we're dealing basic attack damage,
Yeah.
right? And there's 3 types of damage. There's basic attack, counter, and skill. Basic attack and counter damage happen at the same time. I hit you with basic attack damage, you hit me with counter damage. So those happen every second. Skill damage happens as you build up rage. Inside the beast system, our skills work a little bit differently. Click on the little attributes button on the right-hand side, and then click on the little question mark beside special attributes. So inside the beast system, it works a little bit differently. The beasts are going to be dealing damage to itself, dealing damage to each other, not every second, but every 3 and 6 seconds based on their skills. Okay? From that, and we'll go through their skills in a second, from that, we also have these 3 skill damages. You've got crit, combo, and counter. And these are simply based on whether you are dealing damage or receiving damage. If you're dealing damage, you have a capability to trigger crit, which gives you bonus damage. If you're dealing damage, you have the capability of triggering combo, which is simply reactivating your active skill an additional time, so it's not something special. It's just using your additional active skill, which again, I'll talk about here in a second. Okay? And providing combo damage buff on top of that damage as well. When you're receiving damage in battle, you may counter or trigger counter attacks. So if you're a garrison player, for example, you want to make sure you have counter so that you're receiving damage from multiple sources, right? If you're being swarmed and things like that.
Yeah.
So there's these 3 skills within their own system have their own trigger rates, their own mechanics. Okay? But it does not mean, if you exit out of this screen for a quick second and just go to look at your main beast, it does not mean that because your beast, which provides crit and crit damage, you see that, right?
Yep.
It does not mean that your Blaze Sabertooth cannot deal combo and counter damage at the same time. In fact, the game kind of wants you to balance all of your stats across all 3 skills. And I'll show you what I mean. You've heard of diminishing returns, I hope, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the more that you stack a point in an attribute, the less that you're getting for that point. When you have 250 points in one attribute, it's a 30% trigger rate. If you double that attribute to 500, it's only halving the attribute to 45%. So the more that we stack inside of one attribute, the less we're actually getting for it. So it actually kind of wants us to balance across all 3 types. Now, there's only 2 ways to add special attributes to a beast. The first way is the most expensive. That's with pristine life.
Okay.
Now, do you have any beasts that you've done pristine life on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So pristine life is the only way to stack normal attributes. As you see in your next one, you're going to stack 150 crit. Okay?
Yep.
So your next one, you're going to start to stack some of those basic attributes. As you go up and adding more pristine life, you go to the end point. It's something like 500 and something crit altogether, or 550 crit. You'd have to add them all up yourself. But it's like 195 here. There's another one 3 dots down. 3 circles down, you get some more crit. No, one more. Yeah, so you get another under 180 there. So 150 plus 180 plus 195. What is that?
Yep.
450. Yeah, it's 550, something like that. 550 crit. Okay. And you're going to get that just by doing your pristine life. But that's expensive to get. Pristine life's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So they introduced chips. Chips are the easiest way to add attributes to each beast, because each beast has 3 chips. Now, I know it looks like there's a ton of chips to look at, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to break this down for you very simply. There's only 3 types to each set. So water has 3 types, grass has 3 types, fire has 3 types, and they're the same 3 types. Crit, combo, or counter. That's it. So now I can put combo or counter on my crit beast by simply adding the right chips. Okay?
Yep.
It doesn't mean you only have to put on those chips that the beast does to have its benefit, though it might have some of that benefit by doing it that way. I have found more success in balancing those attributes across all 3 types. But you'll also get those attributes from your inheritance. Back out, go up to the top, in the top left, press the house button. And then show me your development. And go all the way to the right. Okay, so you've got combat support 4. Okay, so you're kind of right at the right point. You want to get combat support 5 unlocked as fast as possible. That's got to be your goal. That's your focus. Okay?
Okay.
And you want that because it provides 70% inheritance from your beast. You got 50% right now, which isn't bad. But you add 20% more, and that's a lot more. You see that support beast inheritance? Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a huge impact. That's a huge buff. So you want to get that as quick as possible. And you don't have to leave this one until your end research to get it. You can unlock this very early. So if you scroll back and look at all the stuff that you have completed already, don't get me wrong, it's good, but you could have already had that top inheritance done.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So we want to focus on getting that top combat power or combat support done as fast as possible.
So I need to get these guys to level 10.
Yep. And then those other ones to level 5.
To 5.
Yep. But once you have those to 5, then you can
1.
unlock that one to 1.
Okay. Okay, that gives me a plan then.
Yep. But that'll help a lot because if you go back now, let's go look at a beast. So we know that this beast will naturally provide crit. We have options for chips to add counter or combo if we want. So let's ask ourselves, well, who are we going to pair them with? Because remember, we're really only thinking about 2 lines. Let's only think about 4 beasts, right? 2 pairings.
Yep.
Okay? So let's think about those 4 beasts. We got our Blaze Sabertooth. Who do we want to pair him with to give him flexibility, to give him the capability, maybe to help provide us with other stats that we don't have naturally? And remember, just like armaments, hold on, just give me 1 second. Just like armaments,
Yes.
a level 2.5 or a level 3 legendary is better than a level 5 or a 5-star elite. A 7.5 star or a plus 7.5 legendary beast is better than a full white star elite.
Right.
Okay, so we want to keep that in mind as well. So who do you think you would pair your Sabertooth with?
Well, I mean, if I was going by power, strength, the Corpse Bull would be good, but he would add too much to the crit, right? I'm trying to level out between those 3, crit, combo, and counter.
Sure, but look at your attributes. What, do you have any attributes in this guy? Click on his attributes. We're only providing a little bit of combo and crit, right? And that's going to be coming from his pristine life, I assume?
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Let's see where he's at.
Yeah, so you've got a little bit coming from your pristine life, the one spot or the one bubble directly below that. But here's my question. What are we using these guys in the field for? Like, what are you using your fights for, right? You're going to be doing 1 in the field and 1 to do what?
Rally.
Okay. The Corpse Bull or the Undead Bull, whichever is specific to rallying.
Yeah.
And will overperform every other beast in the rally position.
Right.
So if we were thinking about a rally lineup, I would actually lead with your Corpse Bull.
Oh,
And
even though he's level 1?
No, this is your Undead Bull.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Lead with your Corpse Bull and support with your and find a support for him instead. And I would support him with probably something like your Rhino or your General Crab.
Okay.
I mean, you
Probably-
could
ooh.
lead with your instead of your General Crab, you could lead with your Jellyfish. It would do the same type of thing, and it would be stronger. Probably, it would do more damage.
Okay, so I can put him with my Jellyfish now.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I would pair your, just because you still want to have that fighting line, I would pair your Blaze Sabretooth with just your next strongest. Because here's the thing, we also have to justify what the game is going to give us and what we have options to. Because the best pairing is going to be different from the best that you have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's just look at what you have the best to be able to hit as hard as possible. If that means that we end up stacking a little bit more, so be it. It gives us a little bit more of an idea on what we have to work on to make things a little bit better, but it is what it is for now. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So now that we have those two main lines set up, let's look at equipping them with chips.
Okay.
So we don't have, now first off, before we look at chips, let's look at his attributes again. Let's see what his total attributes that we are starting off with are. Blank slate, right?
Yeah.
So now we get to make a couple adjustment calls. We know we're going to get crit with him in the future, but we don't have any on it now. So there's nothing wrong with putting crit on him now until we get those crit later from his kit.
Okay.
So let's go to his chips and let's see what you have for chips. A legendary crit. Perfect. Do you have any other legendaries? Or is that the only one?
I have a whole set of legendaries.
Okay, let's equip those.
Sorry, which one was that?
Crit.
Flame. Oops. Flame. Flame. Yeah. Flame.
Brain spine.
Okay.
You
And
understand?
then I have a set of burst.
Perfect.
Oh, I don't. Sorry, I lied. I only have the one burst. I don't have the brain.
So then put on the crit chip for the brain and spine. So the same matching sword.
Sorry, keep them the holy flame or burst. Sorry, keep this one burst.
I'll be honest. I don't go by the names because then you're trying to memorize too many. If you look at the direction of the sword and you look at the ability of the array, each one is going to be different. So you see how you have 3 different sword types in the purples? They're each pointing a different direction. Just click on one. You see how one says combo damage plus 4.5%?
Yep.
Go to the next one down. Crit damage. That's what I run by. One does combo, one does crit, one does counter.
Gotcha.
It's just way easier that way.
So do you think I should put crit on him?
Yep.
Or okay.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. We're running from a blank slate, and we can also put other chips on our support beast if we want to balance out some counter and combo from there. But until we get his pristine life up where he's naturally producing those attributes by himself, we still want this beast to still be doing what he does best. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that. Now, do you understand how the arrays work?
Yeah, like matching them up.
Yeah, like the 2 beasts and the 4-piece arrays?
Yep.
Okay.
So you got your 2
Good.
burst, and then you get the crit damage 4.5, and then 80 crit for having 4 of the flame arrays.
Well, it's just because we have 2 of the flame arrays. The 4-piece array is what you're getting a bonus on for damage.
Sorry. Yep.
Right? So you have 2 different sets. Your brain and spine is one set. It's its own array. And then the arms and legs combined is another set.
Right.
Now, when you talk OC chips, OC has a 6-piece array when you have all 6 of the OC chips. And so it includes the brain and spine into that setup. But that's OC, so it's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
But this, as long as we understand this means that this does give us a little bit of capability, because, just go back to him, for example, go back to his chips.
Sorry.
If you want, no, it's okay. If you wanted to balance some things out a little bit, you could go to his bottom legs, right? His left and right leg, and you could equip, if you equip the 2 swords, which is your combo, right? So let's just hypothetically put those on him, equip those for me. And then I go to the other legs and equip the other combo. Yeah, the matching one. Do you see how we've ignited the combo plus 50?
Yep.
So now we're adding 50 combo, right? Even though we still have the 2-piece array for the other ones giving us more crit. You see, we've balanced that out. So we've traded in that 4-piece array penetration module for an additional 50 combo instead.
Gotcha.
Right? So that does gives you some flexibility on if you wanted to balance those stats a little bit, what's hitting. If you're, you know, if that penetration module is doing a lot for you, maybe leave it in. If it's not doing a lot for you, maybe swap it out for combo or counter. You see what I'm saying?
So I can just test that out. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you feel is gonna be more comfortable for you.
Okay. I'm just going to keep it like that for now.
100%. Yeah.
I can mess around with them later.
Yeah. This is just to give you kind of an idea on what you can do. So let's go to your co-lead, your support beast for this guy. And we're going to equip chips onto him. But before we do, again, what's the first thing we want to do? We got to look at our attributes first to see what we're working with. Okay, blank slate. Perfect. Now, we know that we have crit stacked on our other guy, right?
Yep.
And this guy's going to naturally provide crit by himself, but we don't need to stack more of that. So why don't we look at stacking combo or counter?
Okay. So see what our best chips are for...
Yeah, for combo or counter.
Oh, that's crit. Combo.
Mm-hmm.
And then counter.
So first off, let's go around to make sure that we have all of them. We have all the matching parts that we need.
I will. Yeah. I mean, I do. I know I do.
Okay, perfect. So then let's go ahead and equip the combo chips on him. Because this is fighting in the field, right?
Yes.
So if we're fighting in the field, counter is good, but let's put out as much damage as fast as we can.
Okay.
And even on your brain and spine, let's put in combo. Perfect.
Hey.
So now what we're doing, you click on the attributes. He's got 200 combo. You're going to be providing 100 combo to your other beast right now. So now you look at your main beast, who's leading. Look at his attributes. And we're starting to get a little bit across everything.
Yep.
You see what we're talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
And this becomes the flexibility of the beasts. And since this most update that they just came out with, they just said they've done some balancing to combo and counter to make them more effective. Because everybody has been hyper-focusing crit. So they've made combo and counter more effective. So this is the time to start focusing on keeping all of those attributes balanced.
Absolutely.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So that's going to be your main fighting line. You're going to equip that to Elena once we're done. But let's go look at your rally line. Now he's providing a little bit of combo and crit by himself. Let's
and that's
look
because he's maxed out, right? Or because of the potential.
Right, because you have a little bit done into his potential, into his pristine life.
Right.
Okay. So let's look at giving him some chips. Let's see what the best chips that we can do for him first.
Okay. Sorry, I just need to go back to him quick.
No, that's okay.
And combo.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's combo. Crit. I'll have full sets probably for all of these. So combo.
This is your rally set, right?
Yes.
Let's think about something here.
Okay.
Rallies get swarmed a lot.
Oh.
Your beast is already providing crit and combo by itself.
Yep.
What are we missing?
Counter. We want counter for sure.
So let's put counter on as our main chips. And then we can still support with crit or combo from the other beast. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Now let's go to your support beast.
Hang on just really quick. I want to look at the attributes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then let's go to your support beast, who's going to naturally provide combo as we level it up.
Yep.
So why don't we look at putting crit?
On this one.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. And
Because then you're going to provide 105 crit to your combo, to your crit combo rally leader.
right, because it's 50%.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So now go to your bull. Nope, the undead bull.
All right, and Deadpool.
Corpse bull, sorry. Check out its attributes. We're starting to get balanced across everything. So
Absolutely.
now you'll have about the same chance to counter as you will to crit, with a little bit of bonus combo there to help.
Nice.
You see what we're talking about? Just getting a little bit of everything.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay, so now that we have our 4 main beasts, our main march line that we're going to fight with and our main rally line that we're going to rally with, the next 6 beasts, we are going to pair just counter their might levels. Okay, so back out here this screen real quick for me.
Yep.
Go back into it.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. I just want to reset the... Are you serious? That the go to the blaze saber, not the blaze saber tooth of the purple saber tooth.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably have decent stuff into him, don't you? Have you done pristine life into him and stuff?
I think he was the main one that I started building on.
Okay.
I'll show you here.
I want to show you. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you a trick. How would you like to get all the stuff that you put into him back?
If it's going to benefit me, absolutely.
Well, it's not a beast that you're using. You already got a lot of fire, so you don't really need it. Scroll down for me in your B sections. Do you have any other copies of him left or no?
No.
Can you get a copy of him? Like, do you have any fragments in your bag?
No, I use my, he won't be available to...
You have 1 million fucking resource containers?
What?
Click on your resource button, for example.
My what button?
Click on your resource button.
Where am I looking? Oh, up here. Okay.
1.2 million random resource containers? Why do you sit on so much shit in your bag? Oh my God.
It doesn't hurt to do it, does it?
I'm having an aneurysm. No, it doesn't. The amount of silver coins you have, you could be using to buy things. The amount of VIP you could be using towards your VIP. How many gems do you have, for Christ's sake? Oh, my heart. Not very many. You got like 15,000 there.
I like to be secure.
Jeez Louise. Yeah. Holy, I'm having a heart attack.
Okay, so show me some stuff that won't affect my TC, because I actually do keep everything till I'm competing in TC, because I like to get first every time.
Sure. I mean, resource containers isn't going to change that. Silver coins isn't going to change that. VIP isn't going to change that. Diamonds isn't going to change that. I mean, the only thing
and
that...
the VIP, I just randomly, I do it when I have time.
Yeah. I like to go through I mean, the only things that I keep in my bag... So if I go into my resource container in my bag, the only ones... I use all the random ones. I'll use those all the time. Because they're random. You don't know what you're going to get with them. And, like, who the hell cares, right? You're just random.
Yeah.
I keep the specialized ones, the ones that you pick. And then I keep the actual dedicated ones, like all the tomatoes, all the food, all the things like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll keep those. So I'll keep the intermediate resource ones because these ones you get to pick from. But I'll use all the random ones. And then I'll use all my gems. Not use them, but like keep them out of my bag. Because who cares? You don't need them. Silver coins you don't really care about. But I'll keep everything else to let it use out naturally. I just got shocked by 1.3 million of them. It blows my mind. 1.3 million. That's funny. But yeah, keep your speed ups. Speed ups you need obviously as many as you have. What do you have for speed ups, by the way? Click on your data. 105 normal, 101 training, not bad. Yeah, see, you're not doing too bad. You got a decent bag for training. Decent bag for speed ups. You can probably use those random ones because if you go to your speed ups for a second, if you just use the random ones, it'll just give you the actual one. It's not like it's going to use it randomly to heal. It just uses it to get one.
Got it.
So if you just use them, it'll actually give you the actual speed ups instead of just letting them sit there in randoms.
Oh, I just go max now.
Yeah, and then use it and you'll see what happens.
Yeah.
See, now it just gives you the actual speed ups.
Yeah, I just never do anything with them.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just have them sitting there. Well, a lot of it's just minuscule stuff anyways. But yeah, I mean, keep that kind of stuff. Anyways, let's go back to what we were talking about before I got distracted. What were we talking about? Biochemical beasts. Fuck ADHD, I'm telling you. Just off the rails. Okay, so you don't have it. You can't do that. That's fine. So I'll just tell you the secret, and then you can do it next time.
Sorry.
When you go to your beast. Okay, go up to your chips. No, not to your chips. To your beast fragments. Up to the top. You only got 4. Okay. When you get your next copy of of your purple rhino, or your purple saber-tooth, here's what I want you to do. Go to your beasts for a second. When you get your new one, I want you to take this big guy and I want you to use him as the fodder to upgrade the other one, to promote the other one. Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
Like normally you'd get a new one and then you'd put the new one into this guy to increase his star level, right?
Right.
What I want you to do when you get a new copy, take the new copy at a 0 star and use this Ash Sabertooth as the promotion for that 0 star.
Oh.
So do it in reverse.
Okay.
What this will do, this will give you 100% of the pristine life, 100% of the potential, and 30% of the experience back that you put into getting it to where it is.
Right.
So what you can then do, most people don't. So now what you can do is you can take that pristine life and potential and put it into one of the 4 beasts that you're working on that you want to increase a lot on.
Yeah.
Especially since you're not going to be using this beast for anything right now. You have your other 4 beasts selected. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So for beast invasion, though, I want them all strong for beast invasion, don't I?
You only need to worry about 10. So you can have 14 beasts. You only need to worry about 10. And in reality, I get to 62 and I really only have 2 beasts. My other 8 beasts are just paired together and leveling them up as they do. They've got no focus, no pristine life, or no anything else in them.
And they're just leveled up naturally as you get.
As the game is going. But I'm hyper-focusing my Hammer Pangolin and my Kong.
Gotcha.
For my one main garrison line. Now, does this mean, like you did mention, it's going to be a little bit difficult? You'll have to find your kind of bread and butter with how you do your beast invasion and stuff like that. But this is why I suggest, now that we have our top 2 lines done, we pair the next 6 beasts counter to their might scores. For example, scroll down just a little bit. I would pair your Volcano or your Ash Sabertooth with, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we're looking at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would pair him with your Draco.
Let me do that now.
Yeah.
With this guy? Oh, yeah, with him?
No, do it with the other Draco.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I would then pair the General Crab with the other crab. And then I would pair your Volcano Rhino or the Lava Rhino with the other Draco. And then to make this very easy, because again, we don't really care about these 6 marches or these other 6 beasts as much.
Yeah.
Just go to each one and auto-equip whatever the best is.
And what do you mean auto-equip?
So go to your Lava Rhino first at the top, or your Sabertooth at the top. Go into your chips.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
no, not this one. Your purple
This guy.
Sabertooth. Yeah, the Ash Sabertooth. Go to your chips and just quick equip. Go to your, no, that one. Yep, that one. Quick equip.
Oh, okay.
Because again, we don't really care as much about these ones. A lot of this is just going to be placeholders, right? They're going to be purple. They might be blue. But we're only going to worry about these 6 beasts or these 10 beasts total. Okay?
And that's it.
That's
Don't-
it.
Oh, no.
Nope. Don't equip those because we don't care about them. We're not using them. We're not using them for anything. They're just there. Okay? Now, we have equipment and chips on all of the beasts that we'll ever need. We've got them paired together. All we have to do is decide how to do them. And we know how we're going to use them, right? Your Blaze Sabertooth Lava Rhino is going to be running in the field. Your Corpse Bull and your other one are going to be running in your rally.
Oh.
And then your other 3, you're just going to pair over your other 3 marches, however you seem fit inside of your arena and whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But the reason why we we paired them top to bottom is so that these last 3 marches are as balanced as possible.
Oh, okay.
That way you're not going to have one beast die out within 2 seconds and the other one's dying out at, you know what I mean? They're going to kind of die out. They'll be more balanced that way.
Right.
So
they last equivalent. Yeah.
Yeah,
longer.
as close as you can. But again, this is just doing with the best that we can. But this is also why I suggest every 3 to 6 months, disconnect everything. Disconnect all your beasts, disconnect all your chips, disconnect everything, and reevaluate where you are. Because over the next 3 to 6 months, some of those lower beasts might end up getting stronger than the top ones you have right now.
Yep.
As you get more chips, right? As you get more things with them. So every 3 to 6 months, whatever it is, disconnect everything, reevaluate where you are and what your position is. But now that you understand how to manipulate the attributes to our best interest, you have a better understanding of, how to make that work for your benefit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Does that clear things out with beasts? Any other questions or concerns?
No, that is explaining it that way makes it so much easier for me to understand and seeing it in front of me.
Yeah.
That really helps me out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so we've done heroes, we've done armaments, we've done beasts. Let's talk real quick about your workshop. Show me your workshop.
You're gonna hate this.
Why am I going to hate this?
Well, just because I kept leveling up for my rider stuff.
Sure.
Um, Instead of leveling out, I didn't actually understand before how it impacts everybody.
Sure.
It's not, just because it says infantry here doesn't mean it only impacts infantry. It's your overall squad firepower, right?
Right. The
It's
firepower
like that.
affects everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I wasn't working on that before. Um,
Can I be honest with
I
you?
should have leveled them up to 5, right?
You
Before once I hit 10 with my riders.
Yeah, kind of, but I'll be honest with you, you're still within that same striking range. It might even just go to 15 at this point or 16 at this point. Cuz I believe if we're min-maxing the full way, I believe 16 is the Go to one of your light weapon kits for a second.
Sorry.
And then click on
Right
the
arm and
light weapon
yeah.
kit. Whichever, doesn't matter. Click
Okay.
on the top exclamation mark in the top right. And then scroll down to level 15, level 16 for me.
In number 3, 15, 16.
Yeah, live 15, 16. So it's 3 to there. It's 3.5 to there. Yeah, so you want to get to level 16 before you stop.
Okay.
Because if you look at the progression of your infantry squad defense, it goes 3%, 3%, 3%, 3.5%, 2.5%. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we want to get to level 16 before we start. So push them to level 16. You're already at that 13 or whatever now. So just push them to 16 and then you can get your other ones to 5 or, push them to level 8 or whatever it is from there. There's another min-maxing level if you look at the infantry defense. Or if you look at the defense, you can get the numbers at the lower set too. So push them to 16 where you are and then get the other ones to level 6 from there. That's totally fine.
Okay. No, that sounds good.
But you're doing good. It's a good workshop. I'm happy with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna poop all over me.
No. You're ahead of most. You'd be surprised how many people still have tier 1 or tier 2 armaments in there or equipments in here.
Oh, okay.
So the fact that you have all 3 tier 1 or all 3 of them, all of them are tier 3. Goddamn words, come on. You're already a step ahead of the game, so you're already winning.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about survivors.
Oh, I think you're gonna like my survivors.
I hope so. You've impressed me so far. Okay, so how many rescues do you have?
Oh, sorry.
Do you save your survivor rescues?
Yeah.
Ah!
I use them for Lions League.
I just sorry. I just puked in my mouth a little bit. Okay, hold on.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, I just lost some weight there, I think. I need to rinse out my mouth 1 second. Okay, let's talk a little bit. You save them for Alliance League, right?
Yeah.
I get it, but let me ask you, what's more important? Alliance League, getting your measly rewards for Alliance League, which you could get with doing farming, zombies, or stamina, or taking advantage of all of the buffs that you get from all of those survivor rescues that you have not used yet.
Okay, so my understanding was that survivor rescue has such a small impact on your abilities or your power in the game that it really didn't make that much of a difference.
Click on your Manage Survivors tab on the left. Do you see all the survivor attributes on the right-hand side?
Yep.
Scroll down. Keep going. All of those are passive buffs just by having your survivors leveled up.
So the higher I get those, the more passive buffs I have.
So you can
the
say
better
that
off I am doing.
you can say that they're not doing anything, but look, you're getting an extra 1.4% range squad HP, 1.4% rider squad HP. And these are at like low levels. And you're sitting on over 1,000 of these. This is so, and this doesn't even, no, go back to Managed Survivors for a second.
Yeah.
This doesn't even include construction speed up, research speed up, training materials, heal speed, hospital capacity, gathering speed. Do you see how much potential that we're wasting by sitting on all of to those searches?
Yeah.
Not to mention, go into your Doomsday Bond. All of these passive buffs, click the bond attribute button in the top right. All of these passive buffs that we're not increasing and improving on because we don't have our heroes leveled up because we're sitting on 1,000 summons. And that's just the economy. Scroll up. You can still scroll up and see your battle attributes. A reduction in death rate, squad damage reduction, infantry, rider, and ranged squad damage. These are some of the best buffs in the game. So I ask you again, what's more important?
Okay, let's use them. No, I get you. I'm hearing you. Absolutely.
So I can appreciate using them for Alliance League, but I'm going to be the first one to tell you, Alliance League for me is the worst event in the game, okay? Because it draws all of your attention away from Top Commander, which is the most important event in the game.
Yeah, I agree.
And every resource that you put into Alliance League is what you're taking away from Top Commander. So I play Alliance League, and don't get me wrong, we're in Top Ace. But do you know how I get my points?
Oh.
Farming. Using stamina, because you can use stamina for free.
Yep.
Killing zombies and hive minds. And those 3 missions are the only fucking missions I ever do. The only ones. But I'm searching for gathering, and I'm hammering out those gathering because I can clear a gathering node in an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right?
You've got everything off the line,
you can do those gathering missions in less than a day very simply. As long as you're just consistently logging in every 2 hours, sending out your mission, sending out your farmers, and coming back. Every 2 hours.
Easy for me. Yeah, I can do that.
So you don't need to save for Alliance League. So in my opinion, fucking use them all. And don't feel bad. This wasn't even the worst one. I had someone with over 1,700 once, so it's all right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but it's the same thing I've always had this understanding on. You can sit on them and use them for Alliance League, and yes, it's a couple easy, quick extra points. But the rewards that you're getting for saving them does not beat the rewards you have for using them and having those all leveled up.
Gotcha.
And getting those upgraded, getting them on your Doomsday Bond, and getting all those passive buffs. And then those will use benefit towards your, look at this, gathering speed, healing cost, adventure defense, whatever. Who cares about that? Doesn't matter. Range squad damage. You see what I'm saying? Like these are valuable buffs.
Yeah, they definitely.
And now when we go to talk about your tactical team, actually, hold on. Go to your Survivor Rescue for example first.
Yeah.
Go to Survivor Store on the right-hand side. Go Recycle. All of the green ones are already level 50.
Right.
So now you can recycle all of these extra fragments, recycle them, and now you can look back. Hold on, scroll down, and you can find the legendary ones. You can now go through and buy legendary fragments for the heroes that you want.
Oh yeah.
And now here's where I'm going to suggest, click back, go to your Doomsday Bond. And you're a rider main, correct?
Yep.
Scroll down. There is one that does rider squad damage. Right there, rider squad damage. Those 3 heroes, yeah. If you want an extra 3% right now, go buy enough frags to level up the guy on the far right who's only level 9. What's his name? Old Walt. You go buy some frags right now to go level him up, and you'll get an extra 0.3% to your squad damage just right now. So in Survivor Rescue, Survivor Store, go down and find Walt in the legendary frags. Old Walt, right there.
Bought the max. So
That's good. You've got 40. Now go level him up at least once. Once, twice even, maybe. 3 times even, maybe. Nice. Now go to your Doomsday bond. Go get your extra shit.
Nice.
There's some more squatter damage for you.
I've learned a new thing, that's for sure.
And now you know where your next group is. You get those next guys to 15, and you get 1.5% rider squad damage.
And all 3 of them need to be at 15?
Yeah, so you get them all to level 15, and you'll get the extra 1.5%.
Okay. Like that.
So
yes.
So we can start to say that survivors are actually pretty impactful. They got some interesting things that we can use.
And the little bit helps too, right?
Every little bit helps, especially if it's giving us stats on things that we don't normally get. If it was just giving us rider squad attack or defense, I wouldn't care as much. But we've got HP, damage reduction, hospital capacity, heal speed, costy healing, death reduction, resource production, right? All these important things that we don't think about, but are super, super, super influential.
Yeah. Just looking, I'll have to go through all of this and look, pay attention to it, I guess. It's not something that I've really focused on at all.
Yep, and I don't blame you. Most people don't think about it because most people have the idea that you have that it doesn't matter. But I honestly think it does. I think there's a lot more to it than what people think it is. If you go up to your managed survivors, for example, your attributes alone are adding 3 million might.
Well, yeah.
Right? So that's...
you group it together, it makes a big difference.
It does. And looking at an extra 17,000, almost 18,000 in your hospital capacity, I mean, that's a huge deal.
Yep.
18,000 troops that you're not having to heal or train, Come on. It's a win.
Yeah. Yep, I see that now.
Now, show me your tactical team, because we've just changed some things. So let's fix up your tactical teams.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and disconnect everything.
Okay, how do I disconnect?
Okay, so you're going to click on Bella. You're going to click Switch Heroes. And then just click the Remove button. And then click on one of the survivors. And then hit the negative button by him. The little minus button. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, my phone doesn't always let me.
I blame it on my eyes. My eyes don't let me. And then just click back and go to the next one.
Okay. Choose. Remove.
I don't know why I've had that theme song's been going through my head all day. What is that, Benny Hill?
Oh, it is Benny Hill too.
Yeah, I'm aging myself, eh?
Okay, he doesn't have any. I love you too, honey. Have a good day. I'll see you after work. Are you going to football? Really? Okay. It's all good, baby. Love you.
I only like you.
Sorry. What did I do here? Why is it not? I did remove. Okay. Maybe I'm skipping a step. Switch heroes, remove.
But I'm going to hope that you have an understanding, because we were talking about squad firepower versus not squad firepower. So I'm going to assume that you have an understanding on how these survivors work as well.
Yes.
Right?
I think I do. I feel like I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Who's our main hero? Who's our main leader?
Our main leader is Elena.
All right. So we're going to put Elena into our main spot. And our main spot is going to be... No, not in your ironclad recruits. You want to put her in the flashbolt elites.
Yes. Here.
So let's just equip her here for now. We'll talk survivors in a second, but let's just equip her here for now. Deploy.
Oh, how do we... Oh, there you go. UA.
Yeah, they make it really difficult. Okay, who is our next leader?
Our rally leader, Rubina.
Okay, so let's put Rubina in the flashbolt commons. Or the flashbolt recruits.
Okay.
Who is our next rider leader that we are planning to use eventually later?
Felix.
Okay, so let's put Felix. Actually, let's put Felix into any other one. It doesn't fucking matter. We're going to make it work one way or the other.
Okay.
Let's put a ranged leader. Who is your ranged leader? You've got... Who do you have ranged stuff on, sorry?
Who did we put range stuff on? Oh, Sophie.
Okay, so we'll put Sophie in your Hawkeye elites.
Recruits?
No, elites. All the way to the right.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Because we don't use her as much, but we still want to give her as much benefit as we can.
Yep.
And then, who is your infantry leader? A Dut, a Dut, a Dut.
Yeah.
Let's put her in the ironclad elites.
Okay.
And then, just for shits and giggles, go to your Hawkeye recruits, and let's put Victor Blackwood. He's the one that you have leading right now, correct?
Yep.
With your leader arms. So let's just put him
That's
here
my
for
leader.
now. He's the one with leader arms, so we'll put him here for now. Now, we've got your hero set up. No problem. We've got your hero set up. Let's go ahead and equip them with survivors. So let's go to Elena first. Let's think about where we want to place these. Now, the reason I say think about where we want to place these is because we have one hero, Felix, who is not in a place where we're going to be able to put riders, correct?
Right.
He's in an infantry side of things. So let's actually go to Felix first.
Okay.
Let's look at the survivors and let's see which actual survivors we can use for Felix to make him actually still valuable and get benefits from those heroes.
Okay.
So I'm going to assume, as most people think, this says it's an infantry stat, which means that you'd assume that the stat is only available for infantry people, correct?
Right.
That is not true. Do you see how James says infantry squad attack?
Yeah.
And do you see how Avril says squad counter damage?
Yep.
Does that say infantry squad counter damage?
No, it doesn't. Doesn't specify what troop type at all.
So guess what we can do for Felix?
Use Avril.
Increase his squad counter damage. So let's equip Avril. Let's scroll down a little bit and see what other kind of stuff we can do. Does he deal damage to rider squads?
Yes.
Does he receive damage from range squads?
Yes.
So why don't we equip both the damage dealt to rider squads and the damage reduced against raid squads to him? Because they're not specific to infantry. It doesn't say infantry damage dealt to rider squads.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Yeah. Sorry. Damage dealt to rider squads. Deploy damage reduction against ranged.
Put that in the bottom
Sorry.
slide. Yep. So now,
Perfect.
Felix, when he's leading, has increased squad counter damage, is dealing more damage to rider squads, and is receiving less damage from range squads.
Yeah.
It's not bad, even though he's in
bad at
the
all.
infantry side. Okay. Next, let's go to Elena, and let's talk about the elites side of things.
Okay.
Because the elites have a special slot. The difference between the elites and the recruits is this last survivor slot.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go to that last survivor slot, and let's show you the difference. Let's first make sure that you have the special survivor that goes into this slot. Slide down for me. Scroll down for me. Yep, you do. His name's Fawn.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So let's equip Fawn. So Fawn and James, and there's another one. I don't remember her name. There's another one who's another special one. I don't think you have her. But she does infantry and ranged. So she's got a ranged ability. Like, as you'll see, James does infantry squad attack and squad counter damage. She does rider squad attack and squad basic attack damage. The other one does ranged squad attack and then something else I don't remember. But this survivor will actually provide both of these buffs inside of this slot.
Right.
So they're both active. But this also means that you can slide these other characters into, like, if I wanted to just get the infantry squad attack buff, or if I wanted to get just the squad counter damage buff, right? Like if I wanted to put squad counter damage buff on a different hero,
yeah,
I could still slot James into that rider slot to get the squad counter damage. I wouldn't get the infantry squad attack, but I would get the squad counter damage buff. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So these three...
Using Fawn...
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, but these three heroes, these three survivors, have a special slot in this Flashbolt Elites or in the other elite spot, so that way you get both active hones, or both active buffs.
Yeah. You're using both. Absolutely. Right. So it makes sense to put them in that slot.
Yep. Now let's go to these other two and let's stat her with the best that we can think of. But let's make them specific. Do you know what I mean by specific? So
I'm attacking because I'm rider. I do better against ranged.
No. I mean specific, like you're specific to rider ones. So this is rider squad attack or rider something else. So scroll down a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
And like that, rider squad HP, for example, would be pretty good. So old Walt, right? That would be a good one to equip. Scroll down and see if you have any higher values in your purples, because you might even have a higher HP. Right? Here's a prime example. You've got 1.2 coming out of out of Walt. You got 1.5 coming out of Hilda. So your choices, here's another option. Equip them both and get 2.7% HP.
Oh, you can do that.
Of course you can stack both.
I like it. Especially HP, right?
So now your Elena is going to have an extra 2.7% HP, 1% attack, and 1% squad basic attack damage.
Nice.
But this is just to give you an idea. You could even slot in rider squad damage 0.5% if you wanted to go that way and have her hitting harder. You see what I'm saying? This just gives you some flexibility on what you can do.
Yep.
And real
HP would... Sorry,
go ahead.
The HP makes her harder hitting, right?
Well, HP just makes her tankier. HP is hard to get, so it means that she lasts longer. So by stacking two of them, I mean, you're effectively just increasing the HP by that much more. But there's also validity to, let's say, if you wanted to take old Walt out of there and put something like, scroll up, for example, something like skill damage taken by troops. Right? So if you slotted instead of squad HP, you squatted in Eric, because skill damage accounts for 40 to 50% of most of all damage in the game already. So although you're increasing HP, it might be better to maybe reduce some of the skill damage instead. You see what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Just
yeah.
gives you an idea on what kind of potential you have to kind of reach around into your bag to play around with what you have.
Okay. Yep, I like that.
Okay. So it would be up to you. I would put Eric. I would put Old Walt. They're both going to be good. Even David is pretty good. Basic attacks having a 10% chance to deal 116% damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it makes it hard to pick, but I mean, in reality, it's just whatever you feel is going to be necessary.
Well, I'll try that now that I know that I can do that.
Play around with some things.
I could definitely play around with that.
Okay, so let's go to a Dut. Let's give a Dut the best that we can. I think you even have James for her as well. Oh, you do have Anna. That's great. But we want James. He's gold at the top. Right there.
Right. I'm looking for one with 3, not 2.
Yeah.
I'm greedy. Okay. So, shield effect, infantry squad, horsepower, attack, defense. And you said Anna. So you,
Well, I just noticed that you
Anna
had
for the
Anna
other one.
for the range one.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that you
Yeah.
had her.
So I want to look in my purples too.
Yeah. Because sometimes your purples will be a higher level than your golds, and they'll provide a better buff for you for right now.
So with infantry, I mean, do we care about attack? Damage reduction?
Damage reduction is going to be great. Defense is going to be great. HP is going to be great. So any of those kind of ones are really going to be beneficial.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's just go with that. And 1.2.
Damage reduction, I think, would be your best one from Antonio.
That one.
Yeah, damage and damage reduction are just like HP. They're really hard to get. And once you understand how the calculations for damage work, they're multiplicative in their damage assessment. So basically how the calculation runs, damage and damage reduction is calculated out at the end of the calculation process. So after everything else is calculated, then they modify it with damage and damage reduction numbers. So by influencing your damage and damage reduction numbers, you have far more influence on that calculation.
Gotcha. Okay. Want to go to Sophie next?
Yep. Put in Anna.
You can put Anna. Hey. And 6.
Stop. Scroll up.
Ooh.
Stop. Do you see a character named Emma?
Yeah. Oh, AoE. Yeah.
Yep. The other one you could put whatever, but I know you need AoE on Sophie.
Yes. Yeah.
Range squad damage, range squad damage reduction. I mean, your range squad damage is pretty good. 0.6% is pretty nice. Carl.
Okay. A leader or Felix next?
Do Felix first.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we've already done Felix. We did Felix first.
Right? We didn't do...
Let's do Rubina. You got full choice to put it wherever you need here.
And let's do this. Ooh, current target, though, that limits her to whoever's in front of her, doesn't it?
Yeah, but she's rallying, right? So all she cares about is the main target that she's working about.
Yep. You're right. Absolutely. Range squad. And I try and send her against ranged, but if she's rallying, it won't. Yeah. Be more effective against ranged. To
Okay, if you're sending her against ranged, what's going to be the number one damage source you're going to be taking damage from?
AoE.
Skill damage. Skill damage. It's going to hurt really bad. So Eric would be good to put here.
Yeah.
Because he will help with that.
And then damage dealt to Rider Squad.
I'm not I don't like them to be very specific like that. I would much rather have just overall damage dealt. Or Rider Squad HP too would be good.
Okay, let's do that then. That's only 0.8% though.
Doesn't matter. Because remember, it's 0.8%, but it's 0.8% per troop. And if you got 300,000 troops in there, that's 0.8% on each of those troops, right?
Yep.
Now, for him, it doesn't really matter. You can just put whatever you want. I would just put the top 3 because the other ones are all specific to range. So you can only really stack the top 3 out there.
Gotcha.
But he's dealing more damage to infantry and dealing reduction against riders.
Okay.
Good enough for the girls I go out with.
Perfect. Okay. So we're good that way.
Now you got your teams down.
I do.
Okay, so guess what?
What?
We've pretty much talked about everything except one last topic.
What did we miss?
The refinery.
Oh.
I assume you haven't done much with this, have you?
I have done a bit. Okay, so we want to go into squad equipment. So I just kind of threw on for my okay, let's start with riders then. This is what I've got for my rider gear. I'm not paying 3,000 gems just to flip stuff around.
Mm-hmm.
So my rider vest.
Not bad. Attack and defense. Just attack.
And got that. Yeah. I was playing around with it and I ended up buying that. My mistake, because it should have at least 2 rider spots in the bottom, but it is what it is. I learned from that. And then I just threw on whatever my best infantry vest was.
Sure.
And then my best ranged.
Ooh, that's a nice one. You could sell that for a pretty penny.
Yeah.
You could probably sell that for 5,000.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's got range squad damage.
Yeah, no, I'll
give you a prime example. Go click out and go to your auction house, for example, for a second. And click filter. Yep. And I want you to filter a legendary vest with range squad damage. With a legendary range squad damage.
Sorry, range squad damage.
No, that was rider squad damage.
Oh, that's habit. Rider. Range squad damage.
Filter that and click price. The only thing that this guy has on here is range squad damage.
Wow.
Go to the next one, 4,000. The only thing he's got on here is range squad damage. The only thing he's got is range squad damage.
What was mine? What percentage was mine?
4.7.
6 was it 4.7? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you could easily sell the piece that you have for like 5,000, 4,000.
Wow. Okay. That is good to know.
So any squad damage or squad damage reduction, those hones are massively, massively valuable. Those ones people will buy for.
Nice. That is good to know. And I think I have that written down somewhere.
I have it scribbled on the inside of my eyeballs.
squad damage and
Squad damage reduction. Yeah.
reduction, right?
Okay. Well, when it comes to that, do you know how to smelt and stuff? You know how to upgrade your things?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're smithing and then smelting, yeah,
You
that
know
part
you
I
know how to
got
smelt
down.
them. Okay. Good. Good. So you know how to obviously break down stuff, smelt stuff, use it to increase stuff. Have you been
Yep.
spending money on this at all?
I bought that. I think I only bought the one piece and I sold 3, I think.
Okay, so I'm going to give you an advice. Go back to your refinery.
Yeah.
I don't suggest spending a lot in this game, but there are 2 packs that there's technically 4 or 5 packs that I suggest every player buys every month. The refinement pass, monthly pass. So if you go up to the left and you buy the refinery pass, this one here is amazing for the value you're getting. You're getting $5 a month. You're getting a whole bunch of the, effectively you're getting, 90, 93 of the rare hone chances, the rare ores.
Yep.
So it's a great value. Plus you're getting the speed ups and resources that come with it. And those rare cores are what you need to actually get the good rare equipment. And then the $5 weekly pass. So if you back out and you go to the refining contest, this $5 weekly pass provides you an additional 60 precious ores, 24 of the other ones, and 120 of your high efficiency machine oil.
I bought the refinement pass when it first came out, and it must have just expired because I actually thought that I still had it. So that's good to know. And then the weekly, that one weekly.
And then buy the weekly. And then don't forget to buy your 5 uncommon ores every day. Do you know about your 5 cores every day?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes. And I always forget, actually. I need to do that now.
Well, they just added the red dot. So the red dot is there now until you actually do it.
Remind me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is fine. But you, I don't suggest to spend much, but there are a couple of packs that I think are worth it. And I think that $5 weekly refining contest pack, especially knowing that you can sell the equipment that you refine, right, to get it effectively for free. Well, I mean, it kind of makes it worth it in that sense.
Gotcha.
Cool beans.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Do your thing. Collect your golds. But that's kind of it. I mean, if you know how to do smelting and you know how to upgrade everything else, the refinery is basically just a work in progress. Go around at your own leisure. Build up as you can. And then just realize that that's right now the cheapest way to get the most amount of might. So it's actually not a bad thing to spend in the auction house. You can get some pretty decent things for pretty cheap. You just got to stack them or, stock them.
Perfect. No, I like that. I appreciate that. I really do.
Well, Brindle, that's going to wrap it up, I think. I don't think we have anything else we really need to talk about. We've gone through literally everything. And then some.
Well, yeah, I appreciate it. That was really helpful. Definitely have a completely different understanding of how the beasts work. Or better understanding for sure. So, and I can just keep building from here.
Oh, I do want to talk very quickly. Go to your beast invasion. I want to see what buffs you use.
Oh, yes. Okay. Buff settings?
No. Yeah, stop auto. Don't do auto. Pick by hand. Come on. I'd say man up, but let's be honest, men are so freaking stupid. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it'll be for this week you're screwed, but next week we'll be able to get you a better one.
Okay.
But I never use auto. I just pick by hand because I want to make sure that I get the right ones that I want. Now go to your buffs. Okay, so first biggest thing. Your legendaries are holding you back. Your elites are holding you back. The only buffs you want are going to be blue.
Okay.
Do you know why?
because you're getting more of them than you do of the elites and the legendaries.
Yep. Look at that. Your +6 blue crit damage reduction is providing more than your combo damage or your crit damage or your combo damage reduction.
Yep.
Okay. So blues are going to be your go-to every time. And if you get an option to pick a gold or purple and those are the only options, I skip. I go for the same buffs every time. And every time I get to like 62, 63. Okay. I'll give you these 8 buffs. You ready?
Yeah.
Combo. Counter. Crit. You're going to increase all 3. Okay.
Okay.
You're going to increase your combo damage, your counter damage, and your crit damage. Pretty self-explanatory. If we're increasing the 3 stats, I want to increase the 3 damages.
Yep.
That gives us 2 more buff spots to work with, which point I'm picking HP, because HP is hard to get.
Yep.
And attack, because fuck those beasts. Okay? So again, crit combo counter, crit damage, combo damage, counter damage, HP, attack. In blue, every week.
Okay.
Level each one up. If you get a choice to level up 2 of them and you don't know which one to level up, I level them up until they're equal levels.
Okay.
So if I have 2, one's level 4, one's level 5, I'll level up the one that's level 4. Keep them balanced. Level them all up balanced as much as you can. And I promise you, you'll do better than you will doing this.
Okay. So, and this is all in relation to, my buff settings, right? I pick them all in here.
Nope.
Oh, right. Because I have auto off.
So here's what's going to happen. So here's what's going to happen. Close this out.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to beat through as many as you are this week. Next week, you're going to suppress, right?
Yeah.
And when you suppress, in order for you to fight your next level, you have to actually manually pick those buffs. So you can pick them by hand instead of going auto.
Gotcha.
So it'll just cycle through however many levels, like 40 something levels. You'll just have to pick 40 different buffs. And then you're just going to pick those 8 that we talked about. Crit, combo, counter, crit damage, combo damage, counter damage, HP, attack.
In that order?
No. Just as they pop up.
Oh, okay.
Because they're going to pop up as they do. But those are the 8 buffs that you want. Crit, combo, counter, crit damage, combo damage, counter damage, HP, and attack. And then let them level up as high as they can. Like I'll show you what I've done. Here, let me actually, I don't want to share my screen. That would have to screw the whole thing. I can show you after. But it's the simplest process to get the most bang for your buck and then still get to your 62 or higher, like 61 or something like that.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's those 8 buffs.
Nice.
Okay.
I can do that.
That is going to wrap it on everything. I don't think there's anything more besides the tips and tricks that I give out in videos that I could provide you with today. Are there any other questions, concerns, things that you've had, earworms burrowing around in your brain? Anything else that you want me to answer?
Not that I can think of. The beast was my main thing, but I mean, I see the other things you drew my attention to that I had no idea about. So you've covered more, definitely more than I thought I even needed.
Perfect. Well, I'm glad that we were able to help you, give you some focus. We dropped your might a little bit. Not too bad. But you're going to be hitting a little bit harder and you got a lot more focus moving forward. And I think that's kind of the biggest thing in this game is having the right focus on what I'm going to be doing next.
Yep.
Okay. Well, with that being said, we're going to wrap it up there, Brindle. I'm going to say thanks again for joining us on this episode of Schools in Session. I'm going to say thanks for everybody watching at home. If you've gotten this far, like, comment, subscribe, and fill out the notification bell. 4 things that cost you nothing, but are super helpful to me in the channel. So if you can do those 4 things, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you can, click the join button to become a member. For $7.99 Canadian, it's like $5 American with the exchange rates, because we all know the exchange rate sucks. You get to help out the channel, get your name on the ending screen, and just because obviously we talked about IGG doesn't pay at all and YouTube doesn't pay very much. So if you can help that way, great. If you can't, just do those 4 things. That'll be just enough anyways. Good enough support to help us through. And don't forget to comment down below what your favorite part about today's episode was. Okay, let's get that conversation rolling. Other than that, folks, thanks very much for tuning in. Love, peace, chicken grease, and until next time. Now you say stay lifted.
Stay lifted.
3, 2, 1, let's go.